Mr. Taco, there are far too many old milk jugs on our deck sitting there looking messy.
I know. It's just been so long since I've been able to go out shooting and do some of that milk jug population control.
Well, don't just sit there watching those silly gun videos. Go take care of that milk jug mess on my deck.
Well, yes, ma'am. Alright, guys, let's get to it. Let's take care of those milk jugs and clean up the deck. Okay, here we are out at the shooting spot, and we got targets. It's like a shooting gallery all the way out to 500 yards. We got Evan, Eldon, Jason, Joe, and Brian over there. Yeah, so anyways, we got lots of stuff to shoot, including all these milk jugs that we brought from the deck, my favorite double spinner from Buckeye Targets, dueling tree, some steel targets, some steel plates all the way out to 500 yards. Loading up some of my 255 grain Christmas ammo for the 45 Colt.
Where are you selling them? So they ain't out in the US.
What do you think of that gun?
Sweet. Too easy.
Got some nice 160 grain NOE hollow points loaded with 12.6 grains of accurate number 9 for the 357 mag. Going about 1275 feet per second. These things really take care of the milk jugs, at least when you aim right. Super high point. The NOE 160s. So, Evan has a new toy. Just it was like Christmas.
Yeah.
What do you show us? What you got? Tell us
So
about
this is the OSS Helix from
OSS.
what is it called? Yeah, OSS. Well, they got some stupid long name. Operator Suppressor Systems is what it stands for.
Oh, operate. Are you an operator?
The 7.62 version. So this is their older version and not the newer version. So this is the one that you can actually pull apart if you twist it the right way. But it's got the weird baffles on the inside that are like the jet engine.
Let me see the baffles.
And I don't know if you can see inside or not, but you can see inside there how what it does is it spins the air around and it comes out. I've shot it already once through my 308 and I really liked it. So probably gonna want to pick up another one.
How does it compare to other stuff that you've shot? Like some of the standard regular suppressors?
I feel like
louder, quieter.
Well, I've only shot it on my bolt gun so far. And on there it seemed a lot quieter, but I think that might be just because I don't have any chamber pop with the bolt gun.
Okay.
So I wanted to try and compare it today.
We could try it out and see.
I know that at the muzzle it's louder than the baffle systems, but I know at the ear it's quieter.
Okay.
So.
Which is more important anyways.
Yeah.
Okay. And these are just my 154 grain plinkers in 357. Nice and easy shooting. Got it. And these are some of my bigger plinking loads in the 500 mag. It doesn't take much to get that spinner spinning quite fast. I'm just glad that the Buckeye Target's double spinner can hold up to those heavier bullets and loads. Awesome high point. I think it's a JHP 45 with 1022 gangster sights. So we'll be testing that out today. And that was done by Joe.
Yep.
Joe's 45 high point, the JHP 45, customized with 1022 gangster sights. So
Look at the sight picture on it.
yeah, we're just gonna shoot some flat nose NOE cast bullets.
Are those the 230 grains?
Yeah, the 230 flat nose. Okay, so these gangster shot. Oh, it does flick it right back at you. It looks like we need to adjust the sights on this. It's aiming a little high. So, I'm officially not a gangsta. Joe shooting my Savage LRP in 6.5 Creedmoor at 500 yards. Thunk. Hit. I also got a chance to shoot Evan's Rock Island Armory 10mm 1911, which I actually really enjoyed. And if you watched my last video, you know that I ended up buying it later.
Just gotta put your thumb on top of the safety.
Got that spinning pretty good. I like this. I really do.
So that's what it is. The ejector on mine sits proud. So if you look down inside of here, you can see your ejector. And if you look at mine, you can see it sticking out further than your ejector.
Yeah.
And I don't know why that is, but that's why mine doesn't feed and yours does.
And Joe shot one of the biggest revolvers. Followed by one of the smallest revolvers in the world. The North American Arms 22.
It's pretty good, 4 out of 5.
And Eldon shooting the 500-yard target with the 6.5 Creedmoor. Funk.
There it goes. We got Joe's noisemaker over there.
All right, Jason, what do you got here?
I got my AR-9 pistol with a red dot sight.
Which red dot?
6 Sauer.
Nice.
The 5?
The Romeo 5,
Romeo
I
5,
think.
yeah. And the KE Arms lower from Phoenix, Arizona.
What upper?
I got this from Davison Defense. It's one of their pistol builds.
Okay. See how it goes. Now he's first shots, breaking it in.
Let's see how I do. Oh,
Okay.
that's fun.
So,
Pretty good.
Totally reliable.
Reliable. Works with charm.
9mm, cheap to shoot.
What do you call it? I'll call it. Okay.
Wait, are you recording?
Yep.
Okay.
Good to go. Okay. Mark, set, go.
Mine didn't go off the first 3 shots.
First 3?
Yeah.
Was that 3? Holy crap.
You think they were soft hits or bad rounds?
I don't know. A quick side note about the 500 mag problems that I was having that day. I was getting light primer strikes every time I was shooting it in double action, but when I shot it in single action, then it did have enough spring strength to set off the primers, but in double action it didn't. So I ended up calling Smith & Wesson and they had me ship it back to them so that they could take a look at it. You know, I guess it may be caused by the fact that I have over 1,000 rounds for this gun. Not sure how many they were built to shoot. I also brought my 10mm Ruger Super Red Hawk to shoot for the first time. It seemed to work great, but the trigger might need a little bit of work because it stacks quite a bit. But when you shoot it in single action mode, then the trigger is quite nice. So I might just need to smooth things out a little bit to get it where I want.
First learning lesson today.
Okay.
Get ready, set, go. It's good for vertical.
Yeah, I put it
Yeah.
in the middle.
So yeah, the middle of it.
Okay, you call it, Joe.
Ready, set, go. Woohoo!
This one doesn't like the red ones as much.
Yeah. That's awesome, dude. Mike's always got an excuse ready to go.
Well, it looks like the 1886 doesn't like those loads that I did for the Marlin. The overall length must be a little bit too long. But all in all, it was a nice, fun day.